Sup, gang, Crumb Gang, welcome back to the channel, man. Today, as you can see, we're here to react to new Rockstars. Usually, I'll react to Emergency Awesome's breakdown because I usually watch his shit first. I try to do this show on the channel for Genevieve and Peacemaker. They both got copyrighted. So, because he be playing the shit, he doesn't really show his face like that. He usually shows clips and shit, so I think that's why. But I was a bigger fan of his than... I love new Rockstars too, but he's like my top guy. I've been watching him for like over 10 years now. That's just crazy. Anyways, new Rockstars, we got the girl Jessica Clemens. She's tough. I like her and Eric Voss breaking down Super Mario Galaxy movie. We just watched the trailer. Well, she breaking down the trailer breakdown. Whatever. We're gonna watch every Easter egg that we missed. Let's get it.
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Jessica Clemens, and yesterday morning, Nintendo and Illumination released the first full trailer for the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Yes, in the second movie, we're going to space! Ooh, I don't think this is the Mushroom Kingdom anymore, Toad.
That was way
so
too
much
long.
In this trailer, so many details, much Nintendo, very Mario, lots of eggs.
Yeah,
So
we
let's
didn't get
go
that much
see
Mario in this
Marcel break
trailer
down
too.
the details you might have missed. Let's go! More
Hey!
Let's hide everything in this trailer for Jessica to find because there's so many details. We're having a huge holiday sale at Nerd Ride all month long, and we're kicking off with a buy one get one 50% off deal on NerdRide.shop. We'll also have a Black
I need to
Friday
custom
and
these
Cyber
Nerd Ride
Monday
shops,
coming around soon.
Nerd
Oh my
Ride
God, we're
shirts,
doing so
bro.
many sales.
As
We're
a
gonna
nerd
go
myself, I gotta
business.
cop some of them. I ain't gonna money for
Nerd Ride
it.
is the best way to support the channel. Just head to nerdride.shop to pick one out yourself. Go put it on your skin. Go look good doing it. We opened on a dark evening. Thunder strikes and we're outside of Bowser's castle. We'll see it better later, but there's a black flag at the top, the Koopa Kingdom flag that's not flying. It's stagnant, and I should have taken this as the opportunity to recognize that this was just a toy. This version of the castle exterior looks a lot like the castle in Mario Kart 8 combined with the one that we see at Universal. The light flashes on Bowser, who sighs heavily, and we know chaos is about to ensue if Bowser's back in his own keep, in his own castle. The brick texture behind Bowser is giving us the bricks of Bowser's castle from Super Mario Bros. 3, and the hanging candles along the wall similar to the ones that guided us to our final throwdowns in Bowser's castle in the games. We even see the hanging red pendants decorated for our liege, just as we had seen before, and the music tenses and he goes in. Bowser's in his feelings, he's expressing himself the good old Pablo Picasso way, and you think he's doing a self-portrait by the colors he immediately chooses, yellow, green, and red, and also the fact that the yellow looks like he's beginning to start with his mouth, let's be honest. He's toiling in the green, and on the paint can, you can actually see the icon that looks to be a color switch from the Super Mario world. It's more
I'm not looking that deep, Jessica. Oh my God.
You can see he's overused purple in the back, and to the side we have a bit of yellow, a bit untouched. These colors actually make up the colors for the 4 color switches in Super Mario World. Yellow, green, red, and purple. Are the paints also the same color as Wario? Yes, they are.
Yeah.
When you think of painting in Mario, you probably think of, well, everything, because painting has always been at the heart of Mario, whether you're jumping through them in Mario
I never
64
played that
or you're
game.
playing with it in Super Mario Sunshine. Well,
Oh,
in that it's
shit.
called goop, but you get the gist. That's where we first get the use of the magic paint, and the use of Bowser Jr.'s magic paintbrush, which we'll get into shortly, I promise. Bowser furiously paints red strokes, loading more paint onto his canvas, and then we see the bigger parts of his room. He's clearly been finding himself after being captured in the first movie. Once Bowser is at peace with his creation, he steps back to reveal the Super Mario Odyssey skeleton suit,
That's
the
hard.
highest priced item in Super Mario Odyssey. It's at a whopping 9,999 coins, because it's for the rich. Bowser depicted Mario
Dang.
clutching his
So
cheeks
that was
in
an Easter
feels,
egg
as that
for
was
a
the
game.
small paint that we all know. But more importantly, this has been Luigi's signature expression throughout the Luigi Mansion games. When the lights are then turned on, you see that Bowser is, well, he's small. And it's revealed that Bowser's castle is merely a tiny toy within Peach's castle. Which begs the question, where did the thunder come from at the beginning of the trailer then? The last we saw of Bowser, Peach force-fed him a blue
facts.
mushroom that made him shrink into this little guy, and Toad scooped him up and put him in a glass jar.
It never
And then they
wore it
shoved
off.
him into a cage with his tiny voice and his tiny piano at the end of
Right.
the movie. Luigi pops his head into frame, showing the immense size difference, and Luigi is still voiced by Charlie Day, and Mario is still voiced by Chris Pratt, and Jack Black still voices Bowser. However, we're going to be introduced to 2 new big actors joining the cast, and I'm so excited to talk about them, but we'll talk about them when we see them. Hold on to your
Okay.
ready.
Oh,
So the
Rosalina
spike
and
that we
somebody
see
else
at the top of
probably.
the castle has been an element of the castle's design going all the
Oh,
way
Bowser
back to the
Jr.
new Super Mario Bros. On the Wii. It might even be earlier than
That's
the
what I
Super
played.
Mario version that we
Yeah.
have. I also like that they added the little tiff that Bowser and Mario still do not get along, but him and Luigi are cool now.
Right?
This is why we like Luigi. In the wide shot, we're now showing the room that Bowser now technically kind of lives in. We see some portraits on the back wall, and Noah actually scrubbed through the last movie, and while these are similar in style, they actually appear to be new portraits. There's a lot of boat imagery and wide green pastures, so I wonder if this is just showing the founding of Mushroom Kingdom, like a group of Toad explorers discovering the land. Then we hear the instrumental first notes of the Super Mario Ground theme song, which we've heard before in the first movie soundtrack, so it's nothing new, but it is slowed down here. Bowser then sings, "Sipping the soup, cleaning the paint." He sings it better than me.
Sipping the soup, cleaning the paint.
As we know, this Bowser loves singing. He's actually a true artist in this franchise. Honestly,
Yes,
I
he
really
is.
adore it. I really like it, and I support it. He's singing his Super Mario 64 theme song, yet it's a bit more attuned to his Game Boy Advanced Bowser Castle theme song, which is basically the same song, it's just remixed. It's a little bit faster, but that's a crazy little detail that they put into this trailer. Bowser's mini castle has a red carpet running through it, which, along with the stonework, is in line with its portrayal in the games. There are also wall hangings with his face on them, and, you know, this isn't new. Bowser historically loves decorating his place with his face. And the chandeliers hanging by the chains, or chandeliers as they were called, they've been part of the interior since Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars in the 90s. The spiral staircase leads to the second floor where you can see that infamous beautiful piano, and we know what that piano has done for us.
Peaches, 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 peaches. No, yeah.
What's the new ballad he's gonna sing in this movie? Or just sing the Peaches song again, I'll be okay with it.
Yes, just sing it. Yeah, in fact, just sing it over again. That song was a hit.
And
No
a steel
cap.
watering can, and I love that the scissors are just normal size scissors. He's just small, and he needed hobbies because they're not monsters. They're not gonna put him in a prison to do nothing. They're gonna give him stuff to play with. On the third
Right.
floor, we see Bowser's incredible past works, and I also love the attention to detail in the fact that this is still a toy. The fire torches are just lights flickering. We see Princess Peach's portrait in her iconic pink dress posing with her crown. This, I believe, is just Mario with red paint strokes across his eyes and a green one above his cap. Bowser's still an artist, so he's painting what he feels, which is pain and anger and a little sloppy. This in the front might be an empty white backside of a canvas. Notice how the turned around paintings have nails and staples like this one does, but the little white and red make it look like it's Boo's teeth. And the funny part is, if this is a portrait of Boo on the backside, then Boo is hiding. That's a great little detail. Then we see the smiley flowers. You've seen them a lot over the years, mainly in Yoshi games like Yoshi's Island. What's next looks like a
I
portrait of
recognize.
Bowser Jr. Above that is another portrait of Bowser. You can tell by the spikes. It actually resembles the painting done by Jr. during Bowser's Fury. Below that is another portrait of Bowser. This time he's flying in the Koopa Clown ship. There's a touch of the famous Super Mario Clouded Sky in this as well. Below that is a painting of a bundle of piranha plants. While we may be accustomed to seeing them as individuals, you can actually see them as a bundle in Paper Mario's lava piranha that spits fireballs, and as the piranha bouquet that Bowser gives to Peach in Super Mario Odyssey. There's also a painting of a Koopa paratrooper. That's the winged Koopas. Across that is the sultry portrait of Bowser. This man might be full of himself, but I think he's perfect. Now on his well-furnished balcony, we see how he's been really using his contained free will beyond painting, passing the time, planting, gardening. Good for him. You can see lots of cacti, which are common in the Mario universe. We'll venture to the Sand Kingdom later in the trailer where we're reminded where they came from. There's also a barbecue grill and a garden gnome. Okay, I don't know what he's doing anymore. To the right, we see the red lounger with his crest on it. It's the classic Bowser logo, but this one is more attuned to the crest that we see in Super Nintendo World. Bowser then debuts his favorite portrait, in which he has an 8-pack. Okay, it's also what he calls a masterpiece, but then he destroys it. The person who allegedly drew this was so happy and proud, they're talking about it on X right now, and it seems like they're the colorist for the movie, and honestly, if this is you, good job, this is amazing. Also, the way that everyone's sharing this would be so momentous for me. Momentous. It would be great for me. As the weather cools down, crawling into bed becomes a special kind of seasonal cozy. You pull the covers up to your neck and let your body heat. Miracle Made for sponsoring this episode. Then the theme song for Super Mario Bros. Bursts through again. Then the trailer tells us this April with a steel shiny metallic design for this, just like the first trailer did, and a galaxy of endless stars for April. They're gearing us up for the Super Mario Galaxy branding, which we already know features so many fun additions and so many cool good things from the games to the movie franchise. This is probably the best thing for us. Mario and Peach stand atop Peach's castle. The mushroom flag flies high, perched at the very top. You might have also noticed that in Peach's hand, it's hard to to see, but she's holding a heart-shaped object. No need to fret, it's just
Wand?
the end of her umbrella. We see it again later.
Oh.
The two watch a blue comet fly by, and this is the film's version of the comet from the intro to the Super Mario Galaxy game. In-game, this comet flies past every 100 years and brings with it other shooting stars that, in the past, the Toads made into the Power Stars. The star is accompanied by a meteor shower of star bits, and these were the main collectibles in the Super Mario Galaxy game and could be collected and shot with the Wiimote. You guys are probably too young for the Wiimote, or maybe you're not. I hope you're not, because I remember when I got my Wiimote in this game. The bits are also food that can be.
I had the Wiimote. What the hell is a Wiimote?
Star like aliens and the adopted family of Rosalina, who we'll talk about shortly. She's our queen, princess, but you know what I mean. We then make no haste. Peach and Toad jump into the launch star, Peach with her umbrella, and Toad with his backpack from the first movie. The star launcher also first appeared in the Galaxy game. They were used to shoot the characters around to different levels and to transition the player from one planet to another. Peach and Toad are now.
I never played Mario Galaxy. Never played it. That's crazy.
Features in Mario Galaxy
it always looked fun though.
And watching the train or tail Mario left behind as he soared through the sky. It's so great to see that they're applying it here in the movie as well. You also see the planet's view from space. It's surrounded by clouds and soft lights like you saw in the Mario Galaxy game. A new little detail I caught is that Toad's wardrobe. He has a scarf now, a red little scarf, which you see Captain Toad wear in Super Mario Odyssey. I also think that Toad Chef wears it too. I don't think it's like unheard of, but we just hadn't seen him before. He just usually has like an open chest. The two soar to a small ocean planet, and this small planet design is straight from the Galaxy games and part of what made the series so special. It feels like the Beach Bowl Galaxy, which also had palm tree islands on the globe's surface. And in the background, you might have noticed this little shriveled broken ring over here. Some people believe this might be a damaged piece of Gusty Gardens, the hedge ring planet you shoot through, but you can also land on. In Super Mario Galaxy, each galaxy is within a dome. So for instance, Kitchen Dome takes you to the Beach Bowl Galaxy, along with the Ghostly Galaxy and others. Behind that is the Bedroom Dome, which takes you to such galaxies as Gusty Gardens.
What
the
the
water
hell?
of the ocean planet is teeming with bloopers, the ink squirting squids in the Mario games. And then next we see Luigi and Mario on dirt bikes riding through the desert. The sticker on the bike, which is backwards for some reason, reads Tostarena, which is the name of the desert town from Mario Odyssey. And the orange desert they ride through is a dead match for the Sand Kingdom dunes from Odyssey. The inverted pyramids are also included. These bikes appear to be
Inverted
the medium bikes
pyramids,
from the Mario Kart
like
series,
what?
which were also just modified dirt bikes. Although they do have the double-sided upturned exhaust tubes of the small standard bike. Also, I like the nice little touch of the L on Luigi's, like they can have it customized. That's gonna be cute to see. In the game, this is where you get the Tostarena wardrobe, which is a poncho and a sombrero. Both items had pretty bold geometric patterns on it. It's not identical, but you can see on Luigi's poncho that there are similar geometric patterns, which are also very faint on the brim of Mario's poncho as well. They look a lot more like the mural inside of the game's pyramids patterns instead. Regardless, we're gonna expect something different with different galaxies, maybe even upgrades in clothing. I think this is gonna be a really good touch. The brothers then Mario jump past the floating inverted pyramid, and we see several other floating pyramids in the background too. Peach fights a horde of ninja while inside a casino. The ninja were first introduced in Doki Doki Panic, the Japanese platformer that would be turned into Super Mario Bros. 2 and released in America in the 80s. As some of you Smash Bros. Fiends can already tell, she's using her umbrella as a weapon like she does in the game, and this is exactly why I hate fighting a Peach main. She beats you upside the head, she'll open it and launch you down.
That's
She's
dead
doing
ass.
Right here. In the trailer, a ball is launched from behind her that she uses to her advantage, just like the Radish. I love this all, but it triggers me as someone that plays Smash a lot.
Yeah,
also,
I used to play
playing as
Smash.
Kirby, I don't really get to talk a lot. I can't talk too much smack, but I also choose Samus. It's Kirby, Samus, and Ness, so I lose a lot. The casino design with
Ness.
a large roulette table in the floor is reminiscent of King Boo's Casino Delfino from Sunshine.
I only
There's
played the
also a
one on the
casino
Wii U.
in Super Mario
I'm used to
Bros.
the Smash Bros.
but it
on the
looks a lot
Wii.
more like a traditional
I hardly
casino.
play on
This
the
one appears
Wii
to
U
use
and the
Galaxy's
Switch and
wonky
shit like
gravity
that.
mechanics. Design-wise, the
I don't think I ever played it on the Switch. I should get it from my girl Switch to play it. But I already know I'm washed, bro. Like,
floors and ceilings also appeared in the music park track in Mario Kart 7 and 8. But I wonder if this could be World Bowser, the neon-drenched final level from Super Mario 3D World. Regardless of the location, it looks amazing, and you can see the floating blocks around her. They might be different from the coin blocks, but in all truth and honesty, we don't really know exactly what this map is, who everybody here is, and what could be there. But there were boxes that do appear like this in Paper Mario. And then Bowser Jr. enters the chat, and the funny thing here that you guys noticed, not me, the Prowler, Miles Morales' uncle, yes, that Prowler from the Spider-Verse movies, his riff plays when Bowser Jr. lands.
what?
It
What?
might not be the exact same riff,
But it's
really
damn near
easy
the
to make
same
that
shit.
same note, but it's
Wow.
very, very, very close. And the idea that studios sampled the same note isn't insane. It's not unheard of. It's happened before. He's also
But
wielding
still,
the
like,
magic
make your own
paintbrush.
shit
It
up,
looks
like-
very cool to me. I like the light up insignia on the paintbrush, and I love that his bib is still drawn over the lines, but it's still very neat. The oily look comes straight from Mario Sunshine, where Bowser Jr. used his magic paintbrush to disguise himself, first as an oily, watery version of Mario, then an oily version of himself. Bowser Jr.'s appearance here with the mask covering his face is a reference to his appearance in Super Mario Bros. Wonder, where he had more of a futuristic
Whoa.
vibe and a face mask with green lines running through it. I don't think he's ever wielded a mace though, but this could be a reference to
I didn't know
Yoshi's
that
Iron
was
Man
a
mace guy. There were
comic
also a lot of
accurate thing he had on
maces
his
given
face.
to Bowser as wedding gifts during the first movie, so maybe that's where they got the idea from. He announces he's coming to retrieve his father, Bowser, and he's voiced by Uncut Gems Benny Safdie. And what
I
a
don't
world
know
that
who
we
that
live in
is.
today. That Benny Safdie is playing Jack Black's son. Put those photos next to each other. Honestly, it's not that hard. He's
Hey.
attacking Mario and Luigi at Peach's castle, and I'm thinking this might be during the same meteor shower that we previously saw. In Mario Galaxy, the game, Bowser attacked during the meteor shower, so this moment might be paying homage to that scene. Or reenacting it, just differently. Then, boom, we see the Super Mario Galaxy logo. Across the galaxy, we see different, well, galaxies that we'll probably be visiting. The
Right.
G looks like it's gonna be exploding. Oh no, not a planet dying! Well, I shouldn't have screamed in your ears, but when you unlock a new galaxy in the
should've.
games, it mimics a shattering explosion revealing the spot. So I'm not gonna assume that this is a planet that's about to get exploded that kills a bunch of people. In the A, you see the airships, I believe from Bowser Jr.'s Armada airships, along with Bowser's UFO. Remember that in this game,
He has
they
a
used this
UFO?
insane UFO to remove the castle from the ground
What
and
the
kidnap
hell?
Peach. In the L, it looks like the tall trunk galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy 2, but it's missing the slide rings. In the A, this might be the Beach Bowl Galaxy. Again, both have waterfalls on their surfaces.
That's cool.
In the X is the Gateway Galaxy. In the Y, we see more pieces, specifically the question mark of the Gusty Gardens Galaxy. And then in the final moments of our trailer, we get a look at Princess Rosalina in action. She's voiced by our girl, Brie Larson.
Oh, Brie Larson?
Another star-chasing hero under her belt.
What?
I'm so proud of her. She fittingly made her debut in Super Mario Galaxy and has been a fan favorite ever since she appeared in Mario Kart and Super Smash Bros. As well. Rosalina was a princess from space who met a lost Luma and tried to help it find its parents. However, Rosalina also lost her own parents and got very lonely, so she created a home for herself and the other Lumas that she met, which became known as the Comet Observatory. The Great Comet is in fact Rosalina traveling to the observatory to revisit her home world every 100 years. Given the star designs on the door and the domed roof, I'm betting this is the film's version of the Comet Observatory. Rosalina is attacked by Megaleg, a boss from Super Mario Galaxy.
I don't
In
know
the
who
game,
that is.
Megaleg was encountered in the Bowser Jr.'s Robot Reactor boss galaxy. Given Bowser
Okay.
Jr.'s prevalence in the trailer, I wouldn't be surprised if he's the one behind this Megaleg too. In a
Probably.
snippet shared by Nintendo, we do
I
see
thought that was
Bowser
Bowser
Jr.
Jr.
inside some machine that vaguely does feel like it's the Megaleg. Rosalina summons her Star Wand, which she's been seen with throughout all of her game appearances, and messes this big boy up. She flies towards Megaleg in a manner very similar to her running animation in Super Smash Bros. And also when she flies around the galaxy in the games. She attacks by conducting glowing
Damn,
energy
she's
stars
fast.
with her Star Wand. And it makes me wonder if the launch star Peach and Toad just jumped through earlier was conjured by her, or was just put there by her. Dotted
That'd
around
be
the
tragic.
Comet observatories are smatterings of other structures. In the game, there's a mushroom house and another smaller observatory structure on the island. So it's cool to see the idea brought over here, even if the buildings look a little different. Rosalina and Peach are so perfect in this franchise. I'm so excited to see them. I love
No,
them both.
Daisy.
I love my girls. And I also love
What
our
about
girls when they're
Daisy?
kicking butt.
Yeah, facts.
The trailer looks so fun, and I can't wait to see all the costumes they change into and the different galaxies we get to see. Comment down below your thoughts on the Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer. And a special thanks to one of our YouTube members, Marissa Miranda, for supporting us at the executive producer level. Follow me at Lulu_Clemens. Subscribe to all the channels in the New Rockstars Network for breakdowns, news coverage of everything you love. Thanks for watching.
Oh,
Let's go!
still a minute left. Anyways, that was good. W breakdown by the girl Jessica. Oh, but let's hope there's more people in it. I ain't trying to like be that guy. It looks good, you feel me? But like, as a Mario fiend, okay, the first one did $1 billion. Y'all can go all out in the second one. You feel me? So that's where we're going to the galaxy now. I need to see Yoshi, Wario, Waluigi. I think that's it. We got Bowser Jr., we got Rosalina. You know what I'm saying? I'll back off on that. But we need to see those three as well. Especially Yoshi. And the whole Yoshi colors and shit like that. Like purple, red, all that. Looks tough though. Can't wait, man.